Hey everyone, it's Sammy from Sammy's Sweet Life, and I'm back to actually writing out a meal plan. I'm using my Digi Planner. I will show how I'm using this for 2021. I changed titles and things, but that is what the page looks like. And Stella is going down for a nap, so she's being quite loud and squealy, so you may hear her in the background, but we're gonna just walk through this really quick. We've got, for breakfast, I try to do one breakfasty thing, and I want to start changing it up. Usually, I've just been making like croissants out of the freezer, and sometimes I haven't even been doing a big breakfast. So I'm going to try to change it up and make sure we're doing some sort of good breakfasty fun thing. Usually on Sunday mornings is what we do. And so I have French toast written on the menu plan, and I think we're gonna actually bump everything around and have French toast one night for dinner because I have bread already made and it's nowhere near Sunday. So I probably will make that a dinner recipe for this week. And then as far as lunch goes, this is the week before we start back at school. So Livy's actually not doing school this week and Johnny took off this week. So we are gonna just be doing things not really out to eat, just getting takeout, salad stuff, takeout, sandwiches, and I wanna make breakfast enchiladas for my lunches. So I've got a couple of things, maybe only one thing I needed for that recipe. It's just a Sam the Cooking Guy recipe, and I will link to relevant recipes down below for you guys. I always try to link them in the description box. And then as far as for dinner, we're gonna do hamburgers, french fries, and green beans one night. I did film the Southern style green beans, so that should be up on my channel soon. And then I'm gonna make chicken and dumplings, and that should last 2 to 3 nights. I wrote in 3 nights, but we're also gonna be making something called meatball stroganoff. We'll have that with broccoli. And I actually ended up making it this last week, but I needed a couple of ingredients to make it just how he makes it. So I am going to make it again, and it may be 2 nights. So whatever works out between all of this, we'll have 3 nights of chicken and dumplings and 1 night of meatball stroganoff, or we'll do 2 nights and 2 nights. So it'll just work out that way. And then as far as that goes, that is a Sam the Cooking Guy recipe, and I have my dumplings recipe on this channel. So both will be linked down below. And then broccoli we'll just do in the Instant Pot because the meatball stroganoff recipe is a little bit intensive. I already have meatballs made, so they're just in the freezer. I can defrost those the night before, and we'll just use what we've got. And then this is a new recipe I saw on Candace Lowry's channel, air fryer coconut shrimp, and she did like 24 hours with the air fryer or something, and that was one of the recipes she said that was really good, and it just sounded really good. That's actually why I got the unsweetened coconut like a week or 2 back. It was for that recipe. And then I'm gonna make bread in the bread machine and make garlic bread. I've just been craving having Texas toast style garlic bread, so we'll do that. And then we will do asparagus and mushrooms. I don't know if I got asparagus this week, but I have another thing of asparagus we need to use up. So probably at the beginning of the week, we will do some sort of asparagus and mushrooms dish as well, because I got some stuff for that. And then at the end of the week, we will have a takeout or leftovers dinner. So that's on the end of the week. I always include that because it'll be a night where we clean up what's in the fridge. It's kind of a random night. Sometimes if we don't have anything, we'll go have takeout, or I will pull something from the freezer, one of those easy, quick things. So I've got that planned in. Everything else seems to be balanced out, and these lunches will be whatever days we feel like having them. In the beginning of the week, we'll do salad stuff so we can use it up. But other than that, I'm back to actually meal planning. So I was really impressed with myself. I did not get groceries on Sunday, so I will end up doing that, I think, this following weekend sometime. But it is Tuesday. We will get through to the weekend, and then once the new year hits, I'm going to try to do meal prep on Sundays or Saturdays so I can prep some of the things that we need for recipes for the following week. So that's my plan moving forward. This is the last grocery haul of 2020, and then we're going to be doing a no spend for January 2021. So this is our last grocery haul until we do the no spend. And so I tried to actually stick to the budget. I don't know exactly what my total is because I didn't see the email yet, but it's going to be about $150. So it's what I try to stick with most weeks. And let's go ahead and start walking through. Johnny helped me out and put this all out while I was getting Stella ready for nap time. And so it's pretty organized. I was very impressed. And then of course he does silly, goofy stuff like that. So when you see stuff like that, you know Johnny always helped. So let's walk through. I've got some sandwich meat. They did have the big pack finally. This is the one that Libby loves the best. Applewood smoked turkey breast. And then everybody will also eat that. Actually, Stella really likes deli meat too. That's one of the few meats that Stella will eat right now. She's going through the picky kid phase. So she's not eating a whole lot of veggies, not eating a whole lot of meat. And so we're just working our way through that. She just wants carbs. And then we've got salad stuff for the first part of the week lunches, baby spinach, cucumber there, and Roma tomatoes. Those will also be for sandwiches. and then a thing of baby carrots, and then chocolate hummus. I got this last time or the time before, and we're about out, so I got some more to go with strawberries over there. And then we also got raspberries for snacking. She could dip those too if she wants. Stella doesn't like raspberries, so those are just for Livy. And then matchstick carrots also for salad. And then I did get asparagus. Okay, so I've got one left in the fridge we need to use up. I think probably tonight I'll use it up. And then we've got asparagus and mushrooms. We'll do some sort of little garlic stir fry. I sauteed those with avocado oil, a little tiny bit of butter, and garlic, and everybody went wild for it. So I'm gonna do that again. Jazz apples there for snacking. I totally failed at eating my green apple a day. I just haven't been snacking a whole lot, and so I haven't really eaten any of them hardly. So I need to work on that for this week. I didn't get apples for myself. Then avocados there, and then for the stroganoff recipe, it called for fresh dill. So I've got fresh dill right there. We'll do broccoli one night. That's just a quick instant pot thing. And then for the burgers, I did get lettuce. Usually we'll do lettuce, tomato, maybe some avocado. It depends on when those go bad and when I actually make the burgers. And then also the egg noodles are for that stroganoff recipe. I used fusilli because that's what I had in the pantry. I didn't have any egg noodles this last time I tried to make it. And then back here in this row, I've got some apple carrot pouches. They love the applesauce, so I thought I could throw in some carrots since Stella's being a little bit picky. I have been putting the baby food into the reusable pouches, and she's been having vegetables mostly just that way. She like hardly will touch a vegetable. It seems like most days she won't. So I've been sneaking them into the pouches. So that was a trying to sneak in a vegetable idea. Then some mini peanut butter crackers there. I thought that would be a little good snack for the girls. And then bagel chips. These were on a coupon deal and we liked them in the past. So I got roasted garlic and sea salt. Libby likes those, and we like those with the little laughing cow cheeses and things. Then as far as milks, we got the same three. Chocolate protein milk, the one for Stella, and then some almond milk, and then also heavy whipping cream. I want to do strawberries with whipped cream. They do hot cocoa sometimes for dessert, so it'll be for topping the hot cocoa as well. And then some ramen. We don't use the packets, but this was the only flavor they had, soy sauce. I never heard of this one. We just want it for the noodles. And then over here, I talked about the fruit right there. I got things to stock the pantry. The girls can blast through a whole can of these in one sitting. So I got a couple more cans, a lot more mushrooms because I ran out of mushrooms. I actually made the asparagus with this kind of mushrooms last time. And then lots of black beans because we have one can left of black beans. They haven't had HEB black beans in stock, and they finally had this one, the no salt added, which will work just fine. So I got enough that I can have some for a while. It's just one of those weird things that they've been out of. I could make them myself, but those ones are just way too easy. Then apple cinnamon, they were out of all of the HEB rice cakes, all completely out, except they had other brands. So they had the Quaker, apple cinnamon, we ran out of those. The girls actually like those. And then corn chips were on a coupon deal, so I just got those for the pantry for whenever. We ran out of one of our ketchups. I got one for now, one for later. Lots of French fries because we actually did chicken wings on Christmas Day and we were going to do French fries with them, and I figured out I have no French fries left, so I stocked up again. We got extra crispy fast food, the famous Checkers fries, which is Johnny's favorite. And then these ones we found during the pandemic when there was nothing in stock. They had this kind of French fry and they're actually really good. So everybody likes those. Grown in Idaho, super crispy shoestring fries. They all work great in the not the Instant Pot, ew. They all actually work really great in the air fryer. And then I got these crispy crowns. They usually don't have these ones. They just have regular tater tots. So I don't know if anybody has ever heard of a restaurant. It's a fast food chain called Taco John's. When I lived in Wyoming as a small kid, we went to Taco John's and they had their like taco seasoned little tater tots. I don't know what they were called or anything, but they were so good. So I'm gonna try to like make my own with taco seasoning. And again, those will be great in the air fryer, but usually I can't find crispy crowns. I usually find just the big fat tater tot ones. So I'm excited about those. And then back here, I've got some more crescents. We have tons of Oreos, so it's a great thing to have. Like on the weekend, we make a batch of those and it's so good. Egg noodles I talked about for stroganoff. I just stocked up on some different jams because we like to change it up. Livy likes peanut butter and jellies, and so that's for that. And then I'm gonna be trying to make next week, not this week, but it just didn't fit in the meal plan. But I saw this, it happened to be, I think on sale. I don't know, I might have just grabbed it because it was something that sounded good. Just roasted garlic Alfredo. I'm gonna try to be doing some sort of like grilled chicken Alfredo recipe. So it'll be the pasta with the Alfredo sauce and the grilled chicken on top, topped with cheese, black beans, and corn. So it's a combination of a recipe we had at a restaurant when we went to North Carolina to visit Nana and Papa. What's that restaurant, babe, that we went to that they had that grilled chicken I really liked? John something. Okay, I'll have to look it up. I don't know what it is, but they had this really, really good like marinated grilled chicken. It was slightly sweet because I think they marinate it with something with honey in it. And then it was topped with cheese, black beans, corn, and it was so, so good. So I'm gonna recreate that, but put it with Alfredo. So I thought that would be a really good recipe to try up, and we'll do it next week because I just didn't fit it into the meal plan rotation this week. And so the chicken's just gonna go in the freezer. I got some, I think it's thin sliced, yeah. Thin sliced chicken breast so I can just cook them up really easily on the griddler. So that'll be for the chicken Alfredo. And then I also got these little white corn home style tortillas because I wanted to make the Sam the Cooking Guy recipe for the breakfast enchiladas. They just sounded so good. That was one of his recent videos that he posted, and I want to make them. So I'm gonna probably make enough that I can put one in the freezer. So also the whipping cream is for that actually. And the last section here, I've got the non-food thing. So I'm almost out of toothpicks. I just got a pack, and this was like 40 cents for this huge pack of toothpicks. So they just last for years and years. I just use them to like test when bread and stuff is done. I've been making a lot of banana bread and pumpkin bread actually. It's a great little breakfast thing we have. And then another school glue. I just got the big one for Livy because she's almost out and she needs some. And then packing tape. I actually have a return and I didn't have any packing tape. I realized I was totally out, so I just grabbed one. We'll use that, have it when we need it. Oh, and last but not least, again, I'm doing like 500 Sam the Cooking Guy recipes, but he made a munchies episode, and one of the recipes, he sauteed these and got them like crispy on the edge with, I think, butter, and it just sounded so good. It looked good. Livy happened to be like walking up out as I was watching it, and she watched it with me, and she's like, we need to make that, Mommy. She actually didn't listen because it's definitely not a kid-friendly channel. There's a lot of naughty words, but she was watching, just seeing it, and it looked good. So we got 2 for that, glazed donuts and also the devil's food, the chocolate ones there. So they're actually good on their own. The H-E-B bakery stuff is always really, really good usually. And so we're gonna doctor those up just like he did in the munchies video. So I'll link that down below as well. And I think that's it. So I'm excited for the new year coming up very soon. I hope you guys have a great start to your new year. I know things have been crazy and it probably won't change all that much, but it's good to look forward to something. And I hope you guys have a great start to your new year. So I will be back with a No Spin January grocery haul next week. Be sure to give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.